Yeah, now I can hear myself.
Oh, I must have accidentally clicked it. Sorry.
Yeah, no, that's
Mummy.
fine.
I was going, why? All good?
Yeah, all good. Doesn't have reverb though, but did you do?
Alright, let's give it a try, see how it goes.
Okay.
Oh. Hello.
Hi, how are you?
Well, I'm about to actually mount the last panel, the ceiling panel of the second layer, and I thought I'll just video capture it. I've been working on it, on the ceiling, installing the ceiling pretty much all day, so it's pretty much done. And I thought I'll do this video because I already done one of the vents, so this is where I need to cut the vent hole which goes about there. So that needs to be a hole cut through. So I thought, something a bit more exciting to see, I guess. I don't know. Is it? Anyway, so something to look out for. And I'm just going to cut that bit and just put a bit of glue on some of the edges where the screws are not going. And then screw the rest of it up and that'll be it for the ceiling. So here I go. Basically what I did there is cut a smaller hole than I need for the vent that it's going to go through, and then, well, it's still big enough so that I can actually put my hand through and feel the edges of the first layer, and then I can use the hand saw again just to cut it right across the edge rather than trying to work out, measure it and then get it wrong. This way you can't go wrong, so you can actually feel it and cut it the same spot as the one above it. That's basically it. Simple, easy. So let's just give it a try to see, make sure it fits, and then we'll screw it up. Screw it up with a screw, not that screw it up like fuck it up, something like that. Not that. And that takes care of the ceiling. Now onto the walls. Well, the job of the lifter, which has been very helpful, comes to an end. So time to unpack the lifter and put it away, whether for another project or to sell it to someone that might find useful as well. So here I go. C'est fini. All packed away. I guess I can put back in its box. Wow, this room is echoey. Echo, echo, echo. Is anybody here? Here? Well, I'm here. Nah, just joking. So here is a result of what I was talking about earlier, about cutting that notch on the first layer of the gyprock so that the second layer of the gyprock is not cut, it's all round, and that those clips of the vent, the plastic bits will actually clip and hold on to this layer, because this is now far too wide for it to clip on. It will clip onto here, and it's got the space for it to hold on to. And one vent done. Well, initially I was thinking of having the corners, the edges between the ceiling and the wall, to be straight, sort of right angle, without any cornices. But then I thought I'm going to have a lot of trouble trying to make that nice and straight, because this is not my speciality. So I decided to go with the smaller cornices. These are only 50 millimeters wide, so they're nicely going to cover all of the corners of between the ceiling and the wall. screwed the last screw of the second panel of the plasterboard in, so all the second layer is now complete as well. Yay! Another milestone just about finished. So this is what it looks like once all the second layer of panels have been installed. See, lots of stuff. My goodness, gotta clean it all up. And that's the second vent, which I need to fix it as well, and it'll be done. So the next thing I need to do is get the second door installed, the frame installed, so it's all ready, so I can start puttying all the joints, and then using those paper tape, and you know, I think you have to do 3 layers of it. So you put the putty on and the tape, let it dry, then you send it down, put another layer of putty, send it down, and then do the last final one if need be. And once that's done, I guess I'll have to work on my cornices, put all the cornices in. And once all of the putty has been sanded down and nice and smooth, I guess I have to do the undercoat, because I need to get the undercoat done so that all the electrical work can commence to finish it off, all the power points, the lights and all of that. And yeah, and air conditioning as well, so the air conditioning would be put in. Yeah, and then finally the second door installed. So it's nearly there. I am aiming for July moving in, because even though I still have to do the flooring, hopefully that won't take me too long. Yeah, so unfortunately, you probably can tell from my voice, I'm not feeling that well as well. The winter has come in, and I've got a sore throat, so see how far I can actually push myself in finishing it off. Yeah, that's about it. So hopefully we'll get there. So I'll just keep going. I gotta do lots of cleaning now. Get it all cleaned up, all the dust and everything from the plasterboard being sanded and grinded and whatever, all of that cleaned up and ready for the next stage.